Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is finally that time. This QR code that you see on the screen there that says "Scam Me," that's been screaming at you for the last 6 weeks, will finally be removed for probably another month or two, and then we'll start another campaign that we'll have heading into the November 19th road matchup against the Chicago Bears. That's when we'll be back at Uno's. But until then, we have the game tomorrow, the home opener against the Seattle Seahawks. That will be our first time at Ford Field in 9 months. And this is your final opportunity to get a ticket for the event. Now, when I last got an update, she said we were at 35 tickets. Then I had a couple people come through and tell me that they had bought some tickets after I got that email. I even had a subscriber that is driving from Indiana. I just drove through Indiana, and that's quite a haul. So I'm assuming I think he's going to travel maybe 4 to 5 hours to be here. And that is outstanding. I appreciate that. I'm not the Detroit Lions. I'm just a fan like all of you are who loves them. And the fact that he's driving from Indiana to kick it with us is fantastic. But this is your opportunity to get the tickets for the watch party. Now, the link will be the pinned comment and is in the description, or you can scan the QR code that was on the screen there. Here we go. Week 2, Detroit Lions versus Seattle Seahawks live watch party, September 17th at 1 p.m. Again, the tickets are $15. And with those are going to be a pizza buffet. Here it is right here. $15 gets you pizza buffet and drink specials. Watch the Detroit Lions battle the Seattle Seahawks in their home opener on massive 152-inch Jumbotron inside Uno's Pizzeria. It's going to be fantastic. So just to be clear, I'm sure the drink specials have to do with, like, you're not going to get drinks, mixed drinks and stuff for free, no doubt about it, not for $15, but it'll probably be stuff on tap and different things like that. I went yesterday and scouted the location, trying to see where the best place for me to set up is. And hopefully I'm able to do that where I can kind of still be, because initially I was going to be in the back, but I want to be they got a nice little lounge area back there. I wanted my back against the wall so that way the sound wouldn't be traveling and you get unnecessary sound. But I want to also kick it with y'all. And I'm like, y'all coming for me. And if I'm all the way in the back, I feel like I'll be alienated. So hopefully we can move myself up and I can be right in the middle of everybody and we can all watch together. There will be sound on the screen as far as, coming from the screen and stuff like that. They do have speakers and things, so sound won't be a problem. And the plan is to have a pregame and a postgame show. Now, you don't get there till after 12. The game kicks off at 1. Don't get there before that. So get there 12 or beyond. And then hopefully I get to do a post-game show from there as well. I'll probably wind up leaving about 5 o'clock, something like that. But let's go have a good time. And I just want to say thank you to everybody who bought a ticket, everybody who's coming to watch the Detroit Lions. Next time I do this, I'll do it when they play away. So that way you won't have an option to go to the game, because, if I could choose, I probably want to be there too. But the thing that I saw very early on was the price of the tickets. It was already out of control. I think they were about $150 when I looked a few weeks ago, and now they're well beyond that. So anyway, again, when I do this again, the 19th is an away game. That is 3 days before the Thanksgiving game. So we'll have like a super quick turnaround. It'll be the 19th, and then we turn around and play that Thursday as well on the 23rd, I believe it is, against the Green Bay Packers. So we have 2 division opponents back to back, Bears on the road and Packers at home on Thanksgiving Day. So again, if you want to come $15, we probably have about 10 spots left, because the restaurant capacity is 65, the little spot they have. So with staff and things like that, we capped it off at 50, and that includes the host, obviously, right? So last I checked, we had 35. So I'm assuming we've got 40. Now, if you want to chance it and try to come up there on the day of, then that will be up to you. But we do have a capacity of 50 people. I just want to say thank you for real, because my biggest fear was nobody would show up. Like that was my biggest fear, is that I would be sitting there. I got this massive following on YouTube. I think I want to again, I've always told you I'm about the people. You're not going to catch me in a suite at Ford Field. You're just not going to do that, because the only way I'm in a suite is if y'all coming with me, because that's why I did this. My goal was to bring the community together the best way I could. And that's why one of the reasons I do the watch parties. I'm going to be watching the game, and then it turned into this big thing where people are seeing the game through me, through my animated delivery, through the game sound and stuff like that. There are people who legitimately have to listen to the game every week. They can't watch the Detroit Lions. So that was my thought in doing this. Took me a while to find people to actually want to do it. And I think from this point on, like they already want to work with me again. So I will be super loyal to them. But if we got big enough, like we could do something at Dave and Buster's. If we got to 100, 150 people, where we go to Dave and Buster's and have something from there. So I'm excited. I really am. And remember, y'all, we are all fans of the same team. We are going to behave ourselves. We're going to have a good time. And if you are going to indulge in some beverages, some adult beverages, I need you to not be driving. Okay. Not be driving. Know your limits. Don't push it any further. Call an Uber, have a driver. I want everyone to not only behave themselves, but get home safe. Real talk. And let's have a good time. Our team has a chance to be 2-0 for the first time since 2017. And we could come out of tomorrow night on top of the NFC North. I mean, we could be top 5 in the division. We ended the week 1 as 6 in the power rankings in the NFL. We can move up to 4 or 5. I mean, it's going to be fantastic. So this is my last kind of ditch effort to invite everybody. If you haven't gotten a ticket already, I'm not sure what's going to happen if we have an overflow. So I don't know. But if you don't want to find out, get a ticket as soon as you can. $15 will get you in the door. Uno's got some pretty good pizza, man. So anyway, you guys are awesome. Take care of yourself. Last call for the watch party. And as always, go Lions. I will see you tomorrow at Uno's.